Hi there Virgo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your abundance update for September. We're going to look into all things, work, money, career, finance, expenses, and just see what the energy is of money flow and opportunities, promotions, whatever it may be. So what I'm going to do here today, Virgo, is pull you an overarching energy from the beautiful Moonchild Tarot deck. We will then get out your full tarot story, and I'll be closing out with the Angels of Abundance. So let's get started here with your overarching energy for Virgo to see what the theme may be when it comes to abundance for the month of September. Virgo, abundance, September. I have got, sorry, they're just new cards, so they're sticking together a little bit. The universe. Now, this is the energy of the world in this particular deck. And if you know, Virgo, the world is the biggest card of cyclic completion in the tarot. It's actually the last card of the major arcana. And it says that potentially you are closing out a really big cycle in your life, right? So this could be a mortgage coming to completion and being paid off, an investment reaching its maturity. It could be ending a job, but not just ending a job, maybe ending a whole series of jobs in a particular career path and then transitioning into something else. For some of you, you might be finishing study and moving into work so that you can create your abundance that way. So it's a very interesting energy. It is a card of victory. It says that you've made it, you've arrived, you've made it to your next karmic cycle after closing out a previous karmic cycle. It says that you've gotten the lessons that you've needed to get from it, and now you're really ready for a new start, a new beginning. So let's see what comes out in this tarot story here, Virgo. It's a big energy to start off with. So let's go to the Rider-Waite. I will be shuffling until the first card flips or falls and then choosing the positions for you. We will then get clarifiers and we will pull a specific few cards for the money or finance sector. Just keeping in mind that abundance, isn't just always money. Abundance can be opportunities, can be linked to our workplace, gifts, all those kind of things, universal gifts. Abundance for Virgo, please show me the single card fall or flip as the indicator to pull the cards for this reading. We have got the Two of Swords in the present position. Yeah, completion often, leads to the decision point, the crossroads to the next path. We have got blocks or challenges, Knight of Wands, advice from Spirit or Tarot. We have the Tower, interesting. And the outcome, we have the Chariot. Bottom of the deck energy, which I'm going to say is your first finance card, is the Ace of Pentacles, and the World is at the bottom of that. Let's get out your second finance card. Wow, guys, definitely closing out a cycle. And that Tower energy is saying, Virgo, you know what? Don't hold on. It's really got to be closed out. We have got the Lovers there. Interesting. Okay, money is looking really good. In balance, in harmony. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck there. Let's get the clarifiers out, Virgo. Clarifying the Two of Swords for you. The Devil, yeah, the cycle that you're closing out looks like it is a really good move for you. Maybe you're getting the clarity, that the breakthrough, the revelation that you need to in order to step onto a new path here, a path that is going to be more abundant for you. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands for you, Virgo. The Sun, oh yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Ace of Cups at the bottom there. I always like to check the cross-check the end of deck energy. It's heading towards a greater sense of fulfillment. Absolutely. I feel like you've been in a sense of either tougher times when it comes to abundance, or stuck in a job or career that has become toxic for you, and now you're moving on to much brighter times. Let's clarify the Tower, please. Tower energy for Virgo. Page of Wands. That is good news, guys. It's good news behind this Tower. Let's clarify, please, the Chariot with the Ace of Swords. Finishing up on the Two of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. There is definitely a crossroads here, Virgo, you know, really reaching that point of decision making. So let's jump into this. You know, in your present position, you have got the energy of the Devil, or called oppression, in the Starchild Tarot, and we have the Two of Swords, right? So there is a sense of a turning point here, or weighing up options. Now, you know, this is an abundance spread, so it can link to money and abundance in general, or a workplace situation. But with the Devil energy here, some of you might have either had a tougher time in the money sector in the recent past. There could have been debts, or a lack of financial resources, and you're really sort of at that crossroads of kind of wondering, you know, which way to turn now. For others of you, you could be completing a cycle in the workplace, or leaving a job or career because of the negative impact that it's had on you. And with the Devil energy, you know, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or you could have been dealing with a difficult energy, somebody who, you know, uses that power and control in unconstructive ways. Or the Devil can stand for, if it's not a person who's interfering or caused you strife, it really can be that energy of burnout, you know. It's an illusion. I can never kind of get that sense of fulfillment. I can never reach the abundance that I truly desire within this situation, and I am wanting to choose another path for myself. I'm at a crossroads. The Devil is that energy that can kind of drain you. It can drain your resources, be it financial or fulfillment or whatever it is, or your own personal power. It's an energy to be released and stepped away from. And there's a message in the universe card here that you have learnt the karmic lessons that you needed to from this, Virgo. So it's really time to move on, and you know, the Tower is going to make sure of that. So you're in decision making mode, you're at a crossroads, you're desiring a greater sense of abundance, and you know, wanting to step away from the energies that have suppressed you and oppressed you in that area. So the person in the Two of Swords is weighing up their options and trying to make a decision to move forward. The key with the Two of Swords is to not allow emotions to rule our decision making, but instead make them from a place of fact, logic, and intuition. You know, the person is blindfolded here because sometimes our emotions or emotional triggers or responses can blind our decision making, right? They can cloud us. That can be the illusion that we're needing to get the clarity, Ace of Swords, in this process. So that's what I'm seeing here, weighing up your options to move forward. Now, in your the blocks and challenges, I mean, you've got the Knight of Wands and the Sun. So the blocks or challenges may be, you know, making that decision and taking this inspired action to move forward quickly. I mean, the Devil is an energy that can really drain our energetic resources, and that's why the Rider version of this card has the bat wings. Some of you might be tired and a bit burnt out, and the Knight of Wands is it's all about energy and passion and purpose, and getting back on the horse and charging forward to the next frontier to manifest new abundance. You know, the 3 sand dunes down here. So I'm thinking that Spirit or Tarot is saying that there might be a little bit of a lack of energy, and you know, you're really needing to find that push within yourself, that motivation, and to put in the inspired action to move forward. Because when you do move forward, Virgo, you know, there's going to be no looking back. The Sun says whatever you've journeyed with that Devil energy in terms of your abundance is over. The Sun says the worst is over, and now this is your green light to move forward to a new frontier, to brighter times. The Sun is the energy that heals. It shines the light into our darkest corners so that we can see what's been holding us back. So for some of you, there might be truths revealed. I mean, we have the Ace of Swords in this reading, and we might need to really, you know, face something head on, like Knight of Wands, in order to get over that hurdle, because the Sun also has that energy of rebirth after breaking down blocks, you know, actually going through those brick walls, overcoming those obstacles. Advice from Spirit or Tarot. I love this combo, the Tower and the Page of Wands. So Spirit or Tarot is saying, yeah, you're going through a major cyclic completion. Don't hold on. Surrender to what is, because you're going through that portal. You're stepping through the portal that is lit by the Sun. So the Tower is an energy of big sudden change to move you onto a place of greater alignment. And when we're in alignment, especially with our passion, our purpose, our personal power, that's when the abundance follows. So the universe comes in with a Tower sometimes when we are struggling to make the decision, we're sitting in indecision and we haven't moved into action. Sometimes the Tower comes in as that, well, it's bigger than a nudge, let's just say, but to move you, to shift you, to propel you. And that's why we say it is a hidden blessing, because it comes in to move you onto your soul path. And the message is let it fall. If we hang on, we go down with the Tower. If we try and patch it up, then we find ourselves a little bit down the track in a Tower moment again, and a little bit more worn down by the oppression. So we let it fall, because it says whatever the situation was, you know, it was on a shaky foundation, it was a house of cards, you've completed it anyway, you've gotten all the learning that you needed to from it, and it's time for you to go through that portal into your next karmic cycle. You know, the Rider version of the world has the dancer going through that Saturnian hoop of reef of plants, of, you know, organic matter, whatever it is, doesn't matter. And it reminds me of this card. It's like you're actually going through a portal to transform your situation, to go from oppression to the Sun. I mean, they are the two opposite energies here. So that's what I'm seeing here, and you can see that the Page of Wands in this particular card looks over his shoulder saying, I acknowledge the lessons that I got from this, but I know that there's nothing left for me here. I'm just watching the Tower fall in the background. That's what she's watching. You know, she's seeing that pile of rubble there and going, okay, yep, now I'm going through the portal into my next chapter. The Page of Wands can also be good news, guys. So if you have been waiting for news of an opportunity, of some money coming in, of abundance, I'd say that you might get the green light there. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here, we've got the Ace of Swords, and we've got the Sun. So definitely a potential that good news is on its way to you here, Virgo. And the outcome, the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's some kind of breakthrough, clarity or vision that is going to come in for you out of all this situation, that I think is going to be what helps you make that clear decision to come into alignment mentally, and that's when you move forward at pace. This is the new sort of strategic path forward that you've been looking for, the Ace of Swords. It can be a truth revealed, could come through a communication, it is a breakthrough, it is an illusion shattered, it is truth and clarity. It is the clarity that you've been looking for when you've been stuck in that devil energy or in the Tower. And it is a new beginning, and you are moving on towards it. The Chariot is really about, you know, leaving behind the old, comfort zone maybe, because you know that, you know, your victory lies elsewhere, right? You know, there's all these kind of cards here of people charging forward, of moving on, of acknowledging that the abundance that they seek is not in the current situation. And when we make that clear decision that the universe is going to help us with, that's when the charioteer can move this heavy stone chariot forward at pace, right? It's about coming into that clear space of alignment. But it's a victory. The universe is a victory. You know, there's so many beautiful positive cards here, and I think it comes as through some kind of breakthrough here, some kind of moment of clarity. Virgo, in the money sector in particular, we have got the amazing Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. So interesting here, because the Lovers, before it was a card of just, love and romance and twin flame soulmates, was a big card of decision making. Massive decisions around key matters of the heart. And the Two of Swords shows somebody who's crossing their heart. The heart is our key center of intuition. This person here in the Two of Swords, which represents you maybe in the now or in the recent past, couldn't access that intuitive center to make that decision. But the universe is going to bring these shifts in for you to help you make a really good decision for you that aligns with your heart. And it's going to have some kind of balancing effect, number 6, balancing and healing on your abundance. Because here we have the Ace of Pentacles in your energy field, and this is a divine gift. And when I see these two together, I always say, look, this person here is going through the portal. It's like the reef on the world card. And on the other side is the divine gift, the opportunity, the solidity, the stability. It can be a new job offer. It can be a new home, like moving into a new home, new opportunity. It can be money coming in. It can be a new commitment. Either way, it stands for abundance. It's the universal gift. And it comes to the person that's overcome the challenges, climbed the mountains, gone through the portal. So there you go, guys. It is a beautiful, beautiful omen to finish on, Virgo. Money is looking really good. Yeah, there's going to be maybe a bit of a transition here for some of you, but it's all leading in that beautiful direction. Let's close out with some angels of abundance. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that the universe and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. And the one that fell on the floor, along with that, abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, as that is what you will experience with the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful, Virgo. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the best in your abundance for the month of September. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It won't be everyone's reading. That is absolutely okay. If you feel called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read them all and try to respond to them all as well. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you throughout the month for plenty more readings.